This conference will now be recorded.
Okay.
Recovery.
The time being 7:05 on May 12th, 2021. We'll bring the Tilton Budget Committee to order. I guess we will start with the pledge. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America,
to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. What is this?
That's a big UFO speaker.
Cool.
Okay, and in attendance on the board tonight, we have Scott Ruggles, Selectmen, Catherine Dawson, Bill Lawrence, Deborah Shepherd, and we also have a Eric Pyra as the alternate. All right, so let's see. The first order was to review minutes, previous minutes. We brought up February 10th last meeting, but we didn't vote on them that I can see. So I know only Catherine and I were at that meeting. Basically, it was a public hearing.
Yeah, we just
Yeah. So
made no decisions.
I would move that we accept those minutes.
I'll second.
And we're probably the only ones that can vote on it. So discussion, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
I guess we have the other people would be abstaining. Okay, is someone coming? Judy. Okay. Judy's here now, Judy Tilton.
Quiet.
And we have a visitor.
Yeah.
Great. So we're on to review of the April 14th minutes. Thankfully done by Judy Tilton.
Deb's doing them.
And I'll move we accept the minutes.
Second.
How about any discussion? I thought they were very good and accurate. So all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay, that's done. All right, we will move on to review of the outside agency letter and application. Did everyone get a chance to look at it? I know there's a couple errors, but
I couldn't open it with
oh, really?
my computer. It's not, the way it was
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
It was just my computer doesn't have the program to open it.
Because I sent it in, I think, a PDF, didn't I?
Yeah, it's just my computer.
I don't have anything fancy. But that's the
I
letter.
had looked at it.
Oh, you have seen it?
I just didn't remember it.
Yeah. Well, that's the revised letter pretty much that we had worked on last year.
Uh-huh.
And we just kind of neatened it up a little bit. Any input on this?
Thought it looked good.
Yeah. I think we added on the, actually the appropriation application got a little longer than it used to be, like 1.5 pages. Now it's like 2.5 pages. Yeah.
So these go together?
Yeah, that would be the letter.
Like
Yeah,
this?
and then that's the application.
Where are we at? Yeah, this is good.
I think it took a lot from what we did last year,
Yeah, this
Catherine,
is
but we
good.
just didn't get it together in time to
No, we
have
didn't.
it out.
Did Christine have any comments about it?
She didn't mention anything in the email, just said she couldn't make it.
Excuse me.
You can have that if you want it. I mean, I can print out another one.
Sure,
Yeah.
thank you.
Don't start spoiling it the first minute. It's gonna go downhill from there.
Well, usually if we have a secretary, they print everything out for everybody in duplicate. So I just thankful that you guys can actually print it out.
Save a tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what, did it look like we should send it out as it is with a
think it
couple,
looks
there's
good
a
as
couple of
is.
little errors with the dates on one of them.
Mhm.
We changed that to it was 2019. Yeah, so I'll get my wife to fix that. And we could use that to, we usually send it out in August, I think,
Mhm.
typically. And we have a list of, I think we should send it out to everyone who applied last year, even if we didn't fund them.
Right.
Yeah. Because of the,
Is that something Tim puts on the website too?
I don't think so. I think it's generally just mailed to outside agencies that have solicited the town for funds. And I mean, one that we didn't do was the Red Cross because they came in real late. And they usually come in real late every year, so I don't know if we even sent them one last year. But then they did send a request, halfway through the budget season. So I don't think we accept that one, but
But you'll send him one of these this year.
yes.
the blank letter,
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
With a clear note and when
Yeah.
it's due and all that stuff.
I don't have the mailing list, so it must be somewhere in our files, but I don't know if the town files or the budget. I don't remember seeing them in the budget files, but
We'll find it.
yeah, okay. So we should send that out, I guess, at our August meeting, just so that we can verify that we'll send that out. We'll get a list together. Okay. All right, so.
The only thing I thought of on this was where it says the committee requires that you provide 16 copies on 3-hole punched. Would it behoove us to add in there, because a lot of them don't send enough copies, which includes the Board of Selectmen
Mhm.
along with the Budget Committee, so they understand that
Why there's so many.
it's going to
being asked.
both boards, which is why we asked for 16 copies.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Don't you think?
So we should add that in that.
Yeah, just in comma and parentheses, just to let them know why we're asking for 16.
Okay, yeah. Make a
That way
note.
they're not gonna send it 16 to us and then, 5 more to the Board of Selectmen.
Okay, so I'll make a note here and 16 copies, explain, and then change dates. Okay. All right. Send out mid-August. So the only other thing we have to do is establish meeting dates. I mean, if we feel comfortable to waiting till August, I don't see anything else that
Say if we don't have anything going on.
I mean, Tim can always send us updates with the budget so that we can be apprised of everything every month. And, but I don't see that we need to get going until then. Yeah.
So in August, is that weekly, bi-weekly?
Well, it usually, we'll meet August, they'll meet September. And then at that point, we'll be having interviews scheduled. And then we sometimes have to meet bi-weekly or,
I brought a schedule of all my board meetings.
okay,
So that we
great.
can make sure that you don't schedule it on one that I have a meeting.
Okay,
Look
super.
at you.
Yeah,
Yeah, look at that. That helped.
but I think last year we had to meet weekly at some point, but it was, mostly it was like bi-weekly. Yeah, so
No problem.
we were pretty efficient.
Should we have a policy if these outside agencies fail to keep their appointment, that we don't fund them? That, I mean, because didn't we have a?
Well, that's what it says in the letter, I think, doesn't it? Or
Did it?
we're usually not that difficult to work with. I mean, we're willing to, if they have a good excuse, just like, if one of us can't make it, it's usually have a good excuse. It's not an issue, but
Well, there's a deadline. I mean, didn't we have, wasn't it last, yeah, it was last fall. Didn't we have trouble with them not showing up and we'd have to reschedule them?
no, I think we had more trouble getting information.
Okay,
Most people showed up, but they just would not get us the information we
right.
wanted.
That's right.
And there was
You're right.
numerous of them,
that's right,
and
which is the reason for this. You're
I
right.
know Janice said she constantly had to call them,
You were right.
but, okay, any other business?
Do you want us to make a motion to accept this as corrected?
Then
Then we
Sure.
would have to meet again too?
with just some date changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And just,
Yeah.
then just add that Board of Selectmen, but
Okay, yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve, accept the outside agency letter and appropriation application with the corrections and additions we discussed this evening.
Any second?
I'll second that.
Judy seconds. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Unanimous. All right, any other business? Have everybody seen the ethics policy and the other was, we've got some copies if anybody needs them. Yeah. And I did check on the other thing about missing meetings, if you miss, and it is in this,
It's in 32.
yeah, in the RSA 32. If you miss 4 meetings without a good excuse, you basically are off board.
Yeah, so as members, the thing to know is if you can't make a
Is that in
meeting,
there? Yeah.
it's important you call the
Yeah,
chair
okay,
and let him
meeting
know and know
procedures,
why.
Okay, right. Yeah, there was a meeting procedures too. Yeah, which is always good. Yeah. And I don't know, we're gonna see if there were some more of these around.
I did get a copy. How many others do we
Oh,
need?
good.
I can ask Jeannie tomorrow night.
I would like one.
Yeah,
Do we need one?
this is last year's, and is that what you have?
2020.
Yeah, I think it's a good overview.
What is the name?
They don't update
It's
it
called the
every
Basic
single
Law
year.
of Budgeting by the New Hampshire Municipal Association.
Oh, boy, that sounds fun.
It's way more than you need to know.
Way more fun than I can
But
have.
if you want
I
to
would
be a
ask for
lawyer.
2 more. I don't know, Christine.
Okay, great.
That's 3.
I think the one I have is like 2017.
17?
Yeah.
No, like older than that.
Oh, wow.
So Judy, Deb, and Eric both all need one.
I'll check.
All set, Beth?
I'll check with Jeannie.
I have one at work, but I don't have one. Yeah, well,
You think Christine needs one,
Christina has one.
for 2020?
Yeah, she was here last year, so she would have
Okay.
got one, yeah. She threw it away.
Maybe.
All right. If there's no other business, take a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Well, we got a second.
All right. Thank you for coming in such a short meeting.
You're welcome.
Actually vote.
7:19.
All those in
Yeah, all of those in favor?
Aye.
Yeah.